a reminder for our brothers to make dua for them. Brothers and sisters, number one, Brother Sheikh Ibrahim Dermeli, who's been suffering for such a long time. Most people forgot about him. He's still there, still needs your dua, still needs your visitation if you can. Also, Brother Muhammad Shakib, he also had a problem, which is a tumor, and he is under heavy medication, waiting to see the results. Make dua for him. Also, Brother Abu Salah Shishakli, his wife, had a major accident that involved multiple fractures in the leg and the ankle and the shoulder and many other places. So please make dua for him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, أو قال أحد السلف إذا أردت أن تعرف عند الله مقامك فانظر فيما قامك. فانظر فيما قامك, not في مقامك. If you want to know your status in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, look what He guided you to do in your life. What are you doing? This is your status in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam قال إن الله إذا أحب عبدا استعمله. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if He loves someone, He uses him. What are you used for? Look what you're doing. Look what's your life, the lifestyle that you have, and see if you are doing something that pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And see the value of that thing. They're different. You know, you have some small acts and big acts and major acts and such. Look what are you doing. This is whom you are. The companions radiallahu anhum wanted more clarification about that. They said, وَكَيْفَ يَسْتَعْمِلُهُ يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. You see, the hadith says if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves you, He uses you. When you use someone, you take that person, you tell him to do this for me or do that for that. This is what usage is. So the companions wanted to know how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes you or uses you. قال يوفقه إلى عمل ثم يقبضه عليه. He will guide you to a righteous deed and you die while you're doing that. Now of course this righteous deed can be something that lasts for years. It's not, you know, the brother is disappointed. He's going, oh my God, if he guides me to come to Fajr prayer, then I die right after that. No, I don't want to come to Fajr prayer. No, it's you're guided like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guides you to give for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, charity for instance. You constantly giving. You keep giving and you die while you are in the process of giving. You help the community. You serve the masjid. You are, for instance, steadfast on fasting the sunnah, Mondays and Thursdays. Steadfast in jama'ah prayer. He guides you to something good and you continue doing that and die there. Why? Because if you die doing good, you will be resurrected on that good. This is the idea, is you don't want the angel of death to catch you when you are in a situation that displeases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you don't know when the angel of death is going to catch you. Conclusion, always be in a good state that pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if you want to do that, don't think that you're not going to do it. If you are sincere to do something like that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will facilitate it for you. No way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will let you down if you are sincerely asking Him to do good. No way. It's against the wisdom of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَيَزِيدُ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ اهْتَدَوْا هُدًى. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increases those people who are guided with guidance because their sincerity is there, their action is there, they wanted to do, they wanted to work, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala supports him. وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَمَعَ الْمُحْسِنِينَ وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُتَّقِينَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves the righteous, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala supports the muhsineen. So it's all in your heart. Are you really interested in doing something good? Are you really interested in being loved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Do you want to be used by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? If the answer is yes, start. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم.